What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and I'm back in the building. I want to have a conversation about something that has probably been on my heart for a while. You guys know I mostly do, different reviews, but I want to start talking to you guys about some things that I have noticed socially with people and different personality types. And what I want to say, just to get things kicked off, because I've had certain issues with certain personality types, sociopaths to be exact, at work. You may live next door to a sociopath. I know I do. And basically, when I say a person is a sociopath, they don't have any empathy, any remorse for any drama that they cause, any pain. These type of people, they watch your every move. They may watch you come out of the house. They may record when you come back. They're watching your every move. That way they can report things on you. And then you may have that same type of person at your job, And do you guys notice something? And I've noticed this throughout my life. I'm only 33. Honey, I be forgetting how old I am. But yeah, I'm 33. And I've noticed that, why is it that jobs, apartment complexes, why don't they do anything about these personalities? And I think one of the things, and one of the reasons why they don't really do anything is because these people are like expert manipulators. They could lie their way out of stuff. They could act innocent. I remember this one guy in particular I had reported. He started when we had a meeting with a housing lady. He began talking like Michael Jackson, all soft-spoken, but then meanwhile acting like Lil Jon and East Side Boys with, his behavior and being loud music, parties, like damn near giving a damn rave, just crazy. So I noticed during the meeting, I will never forget it, the lady was just listening to him and, he's sounding all nice and, and she's totally buying the bullshit. I also noticed that one of my jobs I had, and I will be doing some story times, you guys, about different things that I have went through. Won't be naming no names or no companies, but I will give a story time on those things. That way you guys can see the shit that I'm talking about. But anyways, I went through that, on a job. This girl began making up lies on me because I stopped talking to her. I stopped talking to the bitch because she was a bitch. She would lie on you. She would be nosy. One thing I noticed with these people, you guys, is they are nosy as hell and they feel entitled to your life. They feel like, I remember I have randomly said, oh, well, I think me and her was talking and I was like, yeah, me and my boyfriend, a little innocent something. Me and my boyfriend, we went to the movies. Oh, you got a boyfriend? And then the next thing I knew, everybody that worked where I worked knew I had a boyfriend and, and it's just like something so innocent. And I never thought, like in my teenager years and my early 20s, I just thought I would be closer to women. And it's really not like that. I probably find more women on YouTube that I feel like I could connect with and laugh and kiki with than in real life. Because a lot of bitches are just, I don't know, they keep me skeptical about them. The way that they move. But yeah, this lady in particular began making up lies, putting things in writing on me. But she's not doing her job. Meanwhile, this bitch ain't doing it's her job. And she talking about, I'm not doing it, thinking I'm supposed to be her damn slave with her monkey ass. Had the nerve to be ugly too, child. Oof. Anyways. But, I just look at that, and I remember I, reported her, to one of the bosses. This bitch ain't trying to listen to me. She trying to turn the shit around on me. Well, why you not doing it? And somebody should do it. Why don't you do it? Bitch, why don't she do her fucking job? Matter of fact, you guys, if you guys have been following me, I talked about the same person in my food stamp video, where I got to talking about all the different type of jobs and shit, and the shit you got to put up with the stupid ass workers. But yeah, it was the same bitch. I never really got over that. I was just looking like, is this how it's going to be? I've worked at like a factory, had issues with women. Has some Eddie Murphy looking bitch. And not that Eddie Murphy is ugly, but this girl looked just like him. Half the money and double the black, honey. Anyways, Eddie Murphy is a nice looking man, but this bitch, you know how you a woman and you look like, it just don't look right. It didn't look right on her, honey. But anyway, she reminded me of Eddie Murphy, and she was just very jealous. Well, I remember one time, I heard you was talking about me and you was, you made up story. I said, I've never seen you in my life. And when it comes out to it, she was just a jealous ass bitch. Let's call it what it is, jealous. And a lot of women are like that. You attractive and shit and you don't take no shit. They don't like that. But if you some ugly hood booger, homeless looking, grandma looking bitch, they ain't gonna really too much bother you. But yeah, nice looking chick like myself, I'm gonna have a few issues. And then look, my mouth and how I don't take shit, so look, Miss Robinson will always probably have a problem with somebody, honey. It is what it is, But yeah, I never, and this was like maybe 10 or 11 years ago. I'm like in my early 20s. And me and my boyfriend, we both worked at the job. She would try to flirt with my boyfriend when I was away. When I was away from the station working with him, he would come home and tell me different things she was saying. I could do this better to you, than your woman. And I'm just looking like, girl, he don't want you. Matter of fact, the man you got don't want your ass, because I seen him talking to somebody. And matter of fact, her man was trying to talk to me, honey. And I just was looking at that. I think I was just in awe of that. I know a lot of people are like, girl, that's life. Get over it. But I just be looking at people and how crazy they are. And I look at myself, and for the most part, yes, I am a no-nonsense person. I can admit that, that's my cross to bear. That's who I am. It is what it is. And I've always been like that. It don't matter how young I was. I was that girl. I remember when I was little, I used to argue with my stepfather, child. He used to try to be all controlling. I was so happy when my mother got rid of his sorry ass. He used to be, you little nigga, you need to do this. I'd be like, you better shut up talking to, like, I didn't play. Miss Robinson never played those games, honey. But yeah, I just look at just the crazy people in the world and the things that they do. And I look at myself and I'm looking like, well, I'm not bothering anybody. Like I'm not, I go to work, I come home, I mind my business, take care of my child, keep it moving. And it's like, I think in my mind, it's like, why would somebody keep bothering me and I'm not bothering them? But what I realize with people is a lot of people are looking for attention. They're looking to get under your skin. They're not happy. So, if you are, somebody that's going through this, don't keep silent. Report these people. One thing, though, I noticed when you report these people, a lot of people, you want to be calm, you guys, when you report this type of stuff, this type of behavior. It's really harassment, really. because nobody has the right to talk to you any kind of way, treat you any kind of way, come up with lies on you, watch you come in and out of your house, and, just make up stories about you to get you in trouble, all that negative ass, toxic ass shit. You want to stay calm when you report it, because what I found is, and this is what's sad, you're a human being. So if somebody keeps fucking with you, naturally that shit is gonna piss you off, right? You go get in your feelings, it's gonna irritate you. Cause you go be like, well, why would somebody bother me? I'm not bothering anybody. So, but when you go to the people and report it and you get all in your feelings, they will turn that shit around on you. I literally had a lady, and she is responsible for how this man acted towards me. And he did a lot of the shit that I mentioned, just being really loud, playing really loud music, watching you come in and out of your house, constantly staring at you, just real obsessive, and you telling her everything. You know what the bitch had the nerve to say to me, and I could still go on her motherfucking mouth till this day over that? Oh, I think the problem is you. Bitch, when I tell you my motherfucking throat dropped, like me, I'm the problem. Bitch, you didn't hear all these millions of things that I told you that this psychopath motherfucker was doing? This bitch was, no, you're not listening. You're yelling. Cause I'm sick of you motherfuckers not doing anything about it, Let's be honest. The police, they don't do their motherfucking job all the time. They don't. They come after some shit didn't happen. This is some police, but shit, the ones that I've known, that I've called, they always come after the fucking fact. I'm like, what the fuck? You talk to managers about people, you talk to people in charge, they turn this shit around on you. They are protecting these psychopaths. So I was in bed this morning, and this has been heavy on my heart for some time, but today I really wanted to put some time into it and really think about it. And it's just like, wow. So these same people in charge, they help people, they help perpetuate the problem because they don't do nothing about it. They always say, well, I need proof, even when they get proof. I remember I provided proof to this lady over what this man was doing. And don't you know this bitch still allowed him to stay living where he was living, still, like, he was definitely disobeying the rules and the laws and, breaking the motherfucking law. Just, oh, well, I'll give him a warrant. And he kept doing it, just kept doing it. They didn't do anything. And it's just like, it's draining to live in a society that's like that. I've had maybe one or maybe two situations that somebody actually followed up and actually gave a damn about their job. Because let's face it, a lot of these people are in these type of jobs for the position and for the money. They don't care about the customer service aspect. It's just like, oh, well, if you keep complaining. I remember this one lady, matter of fact, she said, if you keep complaining, then I'm going to have to, put you out. And I'm looking like, what the fuck? Why would I get put out for what another motherfucker is doing and I'm the motherfucking victim? And that's what they do. They vilify the victim and not the villain. And it's just, they help the craziness go around, you guys. And it is at these jobs. It is at your apartment complex. It is with your landlord. Like, this is anybody that you have to deal with. They may be at your child's school where you constantly, I've had issues with that, people constantly bothering your child and they making excuses for that child. The child is still able, one of the boys that was bothering my daughter, and he was, I was trying to figure out if he liked her, because y'all know how some of them damn boys is, but I know I was on that shit. Called that principal every other day. Well, we gotta talk again. Yes, bitch, because he keep fucking with my daughter. I don't play them reindeer games. We ain't playing that. So, oh, well, he didn't mean it. He's on medication. Bitch, I don't care. Shit. Put his ass out. God damn. I was just watching Problem Child this weekend with my daughter. And They will allow motherfuckers to raise hell like that little boy in that movie and just let them get away with it. Like, do you guys ever think about that? Like, why do people, and that's why I feel like it's so much bad in the world, because we have the very people in charge helping these motherfuckers perpetuate the situation with the bad behavior and acting negative and being violent. Like, it'd be the people in charge right with these negative motherfuckers, you know? So that's pretty much, you guys, what I wanted to say on that. It's just sad. You know, I look at a lot of the things that I've been through in my life, and it's just sad that you have people constantly plotting against you, constantly in a negative state. And, you know, it's just ridiculous. I remember real quick before I get off of here, this guy I had reported, he was, you know, playing really loud music. It sounded like he was having a rave, like loud. And we're in close quarters, so I could hear every fucking thing. So I had reported him, and we get into this meeting, and this motherfucker is sitting up here talking about, they had ask him, well, why are you doing that? Well, I had just lost my mother and all this bad stuff was happening in my life. Me. When the fuck are you going to take responsibility for the negativity that you are putting out there? You don't think somebody else has lost their mother? You don't think somebody else? I constantly go through shit. And I put it on everything, you guys. I literally don't go and try to make anybody feel bad. Like, I'm not a bad person like that. I may say my little shit, but, you know, and I don't apologize for saying my shit, because I mean that shit. When I be talking my shit about these motherfucking characters on these shows, I mean that shit. You know, it is what it is, and I own that. But I don't care for people, well, you know, my pet died, and I don't give a fuck what you're going through. You don't have the fucking right to be a miserable asshole to another human being. You don't have that fucking right. So when he got to doing all that, I canceled his ass. Bitch, you zero. I don't want to hear shit else you have to say. And so, of course, the lady that was listening, and I didn't say all of that. I was thinking that in my head and rolling my eyes, because I didn't want to hear what the fuck he had to say. I'm looking like I'd have had every fucking problem in the book. And I literally come home and mind my goddamn business. You don't do that. You raise hell. You do shit to purposely piss people off, disrespect them. And you want to sit up there and blame it on, oh, my mother or father died and feel bad. Bitch, get over it. I don't care nothing about what didn't happen to you, because you ain't no different from any one of us. We all have problems, but some of us are not cowards, and we don't take it out on other people. So rude and disrespectful. Anyways, you guys, that's all I have to say on that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It is your girl, Brand New, and I am out.